Hello, and this will be my quick review of the HILTI TE-6-22 and the TE DRS-4/6. I'm not going to do any drilling with it. I'm sure there's videos of that. This is just going to be about a 1 year's worth of usage kind of overall review. Alrighty, starting this little review off. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. So, I believe this particular combo, when you get the dust extractor, the drill, the batteries all separate, it's like over $1,000. I would absolutely not buy it for that price. eBay is an excellent place to get refurbed tools for super cheap. I believe I got this body with 2 batteries and a bag, all brand new, and plastic instructions, not a single scratch, for like $400 or something, which is like the price of a nicer DeWalt or nicer Milwaukee. I mean, these came with the batteries, unlike the nicer DeWalts and Milwaukees. Let's see, that was separate on eBay. It had been used. Gently. There were scratches, scuffs. Wasn't too bad. Still worked. And I believe that was like $80. So super cheap. Like I said, I'd probably not recommend this tool if I was to buy it new. It's really, really good. It's just not like $1,000 good, if that makes sense. All right, let's first look at this dust extractor. I really like it. In fact, honestly, I wouldn't have this hammer drill without it. Does a really excellent job as you're drilling, sucking up any of that dust. As long as your drill bit is about 6 inches or so, it'll cover that length. If it's not, then, if it's a longer one like this, then obviously it's not going to start extracting dust until you get to where my thumb is right there. You can also customize, so you've got like a 2-inch anchor or a 1-inch anchor, and you want to know when to stop. It's a little bit hard with only one hand, so this angle is going to be kind of awkward, but obviously this retracts as you get closer to the wall, and then you can also push this button, hold it, push it back, say I want, a 2-inch anchor, and then it stops it. It won't let you go any further than that. Handle is adjustable. Let's see here. So it's also pretty easy to disconnect, although it's kind of hard to do with one hand. You just press this and pull. I'll do that now. Another interesting point is it kind of helps to level the drill out when it's laying down. So all it does, it draws battery with these prongs from the main battery. So there's no secondary battery. There's no like AA, AAA batteries. It's also got a neat little storage area. I've got to use both hands, so I'll show you that. So in the year that I've had this, I've done masonry work, I'd say every other day. Pretty heavy masonry work too, as you can see with a 3/4 inch bit. That's about my average. And it does a good job of protecting itself with these HEPA rated filters, which are also large enough for you to slide an air tag in. I've got my air tag in there, so if this drill goes off site, or if I'm at lunch or something, I want to know where it is, I know exactly how to find it. Super nifty. These have built-in tracking or capabilities, I should say. I looked into doing that, and I spoke with the HILTI rep for my company, and unfortunately for like a year of service, it's like, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000. It's just ridiculous. So really not worth it when an AirTag will do the same thing. And here it is back together again. Very easy, just clips right in, slides in. I've noticed that the largest drill bit that this will be able to take is probably going to be your 3/4 inch drill bits. Anything larger than that, you're just going to have to take the dust extractor off and either get it on the floor or have a buddy just suck it up with a vacuum. Either way, not a big deal. I've only ever used this with the small battery, since that's what it came with. I know there's the larger ones. I don't honestly know if they do anything better or if they just last longer, and I'm not gonna really get into that. The vibration is really controlled. I don't know for sure, but based off of, you know, Hilti's website, Home Depot's website, this right here is separated from the handle, and so is this, for a lot of shock absorption. And I know that it does the job real good. So you've got hammer drill mode, hammer mode. Honestly, don't know what that is. Beats me. Batteries last a long time, a surprisingly long time. You know, a day of probably making 10 to 12 holes. It'll last. You know, decently thick, solid concrete. It does the job pretty good. If I'm using it a lot, what I'll do is I'll hook it up to my power inverter in my my van, and by the time I drive home, it's fully charged again. It came with 2. So I've got another one to swap out if that does die for some reason. The batteries are pretty straightforward to take off. All you do is squeeze that, and it kind of pops itself off, which is really nice. And it'll also give you a LED indicator of how much life is left. All right, so that one's fully charged. As you can see, it forcefully popped itself out. I'm not gonna take it out completely because it'll probably make the drill collapse with my one hand. You know, it's easy enough for me, one hand, smack it right back in if you got your other hand supporting something. You know, if I was to turn it on, you could hear the HEPA activates as soon as you turn it on, and then it lasts for maybe, I don't know, 5 seconds afterwards. The LED bar, as you're hammering, it will continue to light up. That way you know how much battery you have. You don't have to press that every single time. And that's really all there is to this hammer drill. Like I said, it's about this combo right here is about $1,000 or more with tax. I would not recommend buying it for that. I would maybe just go to eBay, get it used. I mean, it's gonna work just as good. And honestly, I've used the Milwaukee's, I've used the DeWalt's. In my opinion, this one does a little bit better of a job. That is my opinion, not fact. So just wanted to give a review on this and recommend it after a year.